You know, it's already started. So, hey, what's going on? What's going on as always? Thank y'all boys for tuning in with us. Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, it's your boy GQ Tuesday doing this thing. Sean Dale. And then you got my boy with me, Sneaky Sam. Don't trust him because y'all always pulling shiesty trades in the fantasy league. And we got GQ Aaron. Like I was saying, and we got GQ Aaron Worthy in this joint. Another twin of Sneaky Sam. Don't trust him either. And then we got, as always, Shaky Trail up in this joint. Trey Capilot. Go ahead and Sheldon start us off talking about with what teams need to do something so they can actually go deep into the playoffs.
Well, a team I think that might need to make a trade. The Bulls make a trade because I think they're in the I don't even think they're in the play-in. I think they're in the outside of the play-in. They need a more because I know, did y'all see the news? They said Lonzo probably not coming back.
We knew that.
We already kind of knew. We already kind of knew he wasn't coming back. So they need like a defensive, either the defensive point guard or another forward because Patrick Williams ain't it, bro. He's just not been it. So they need to get like maybe like a John Collins type of player. They won't get a player like him, but maybe a John Collins to at least get them to the playoffs because we're all from Chicago. We know we want to at least see the Bulls be competitive and win. Mm-hmm. I think they need to make a trade like that so they can be back in the playoffs because they made the playoffs last year, and besides that, they ain't been back to the playoffs since. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. So I think the Bulls.
Since D Wade and Rondo was there, that was the last time.
Bro, they feel like forever ago. D Wade and Rondo.
Because it was. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this: do you think the Bulls will be better with Miles Turner at the 5 instead of Vucevic?
Vuce at power forward, or we don't?
No. He said
Miles Turner instead of Vuce. No. Like, do you think the impact he makes on the defensive end would be better for their team? As opposed to Vuce's offensive ability.
I don't think so. I think Vuce is better than Turner. It's just Turner is a better defensive player, more of a rim. He just don't play no defense. He don't play defense. He's just not a rim protector. He's not a rim protector.
I think though you just like if you don't just look at it just like skill. Of course, Vuce the better player, but I think looking at what Vuce do, Vuce spaces the floor. He's able to like stretch the floor a little bit more versus like with Turner, his offensive capability is kind of limited. So he's more like, he got to be closer to the basket. And I think with DeMar, he's an inside-outside game. So like he's playing inside that 3-point line. We don't need Miles Turner inside that line, clogging it up, making it harder for DeMar. And I think Zach LaVine, yeah, he's great. He's a good shooter, but I think he better when he taking closer shots. So I don't think Miles Turner, like, yeah, he get him more defense, but like I don't think he really don't do it. He probably don't do it for them. Hell no.
They need another defensive guard because I thought Ayo was gonna be better than his rookie season. I guess he having a sophomore slump because he hasn't done anything. He ain't done nothing. So they might need to upgrade, but they need a point guard that can play some defense. I mean, them just getting a point guard that can just score, that don't help them. I don't think their offense really is the problem. They just need to play some defense.
The Bulls
they lost to the Knicks yesterday. They're better than the Knicks. Actually, I take that back. I think they might be in the same category as the Knicks.
I'll say maybe the same.
Knicks might be a little bit better.
I think though the Bulls ain't. I don't know. As always, I disagree with you, but I love this time. I think the Bulls, they don't really need to make a trade to make the playoffs. I think honestly, if they make any trades, it's to reset. I think they made a mistake trying to build around Zach LaVine. I don't think it works. I think honestly, when you look at DeMar age, DeMar's the better player. Vooch, mediocrity, mediocre. Zach LaVine, I don't think you could build around. I don't think it really works. So I think if the Bulls make a trade, they should just be looking towards like just restart, keep Ayo, and just blow it up. Like pick one of them and let it go. Because DeMar,
it'll be garbage.
DeMar, come on, bro.
They could be worse than garbage though.
But so they ain't going nowhere, bro. They ain't not doing it but wasting ticket. DeMar leaving, he going somewhere. Vooch probably be there or something like that, but he ain't enough. Zach, I don't know. I think Zach. I think he a loyal guy, stick around, but.
Would you keep
the answer, bro?
Would you keep Lonzo since he's still young? I know he got the knee issue, but since he's still so young, do you think building around him, Zach, and Io?
Well, I have no choice but to keep him.
What's Lonzo's contract though?
He has 2 more years left after this year. I mean, I have no choice because nobody's going to take him off that bad knee. I have no choice but to keep him. Unless you release him.
$80 million.
Unless you release him. So I have no choice but to keep him.
Man, they got him for 4. He ain't even played 2 years. He ain't even played 2 years worth of basketball.
I mean, nobody thought he was going to have these knee problems, though. These knee problems just came out of nowhere. I mean, he tore his meniscus. He tore his meniscus, and then it just the surgery just went bad. That's just bad luck. That ain't his fault.
What'd you say, Trey? Bulls is what?
Bulls was better when Lonzo was on the court, though. I can say that.
Yeah, they was. Well, ever since they lost him, January 23rd, they've been garbage. Who knew he would have been that big of a factor?
I don't think he was gonna be a bigger factor to beat the Bucks though in the first round.
He probably would have played some. He probably would have made a big ass difference though.
I don't think they was gonna win though.
And we get swept, or we want 1 game?
1 game. So they win 1 more, or they at least beat, because you remember those 2 games they went back to Chicago, they got blown out both games.
Yeah, but I think if you look at that series though, they were gonna lose that series regardless. But if you look like before that though, if Lonzo played a few more games, that position changes. They don't play the Bucks in the first round because before Lonzo got hurt, they were floating at number 2. They were floating at number 2 in the East. They were up there. And then when they lost him, and they were still dealing with like that last season. They didn't have Caruso. That Caruso and Lonzo, that shit was amazing. They was looking like better than the hand clap. They was together. But I don't know. I feel like the Bulls, I don't know, bro. Lonzo, no, I'm not. To answer your question, I'm probably sending Lonzo to Orlando. I'm probably sending Lonzo to Orlando. Somewhere you put him somewhere like that, no attention, he's gonna be able to prosper, grow back, and do something. I'm sending him somewhere.
Why would somebody take him on that bad knee though?
People do it. Somebody gonna do it. Shit, the Mavs just said Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker was a free agent. That's different.
Yeah, that nigga always has something with his goddamn knee.
You could take a point guard with a real bad knee on $40 million a year, not a year, but for the next 2 years.
Yeah, he popular as hell. Big ball brand, baby.
Bro, nobody talk about them.
I'm keeping Lonzo because he always initiates the offense, bro. Every time he get a rebound, bro, he full speed down the court. He pushed the whole Bulls to run down, bro. Nigga always initiate the offense.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's the voice we need. That's the voice of reason. That's what I'm talking about. Stay true to Lonzo. What you got, Aaron?
So I'm gonna go back to the point I made. I think it was last show, the show before we were talking about the team in no man's. The Raptors need to make a move. They are currently, I believe, 13-15. Let me double check. Yeah,
they lost last night. They lost last night. So what?
Yeah, but it's just the fact that they don't have consistent shooting. I think Fred VanVleet is their most consistent and best shooter. Because when you got a starting lineup that has Siakam and Scotty Barnes, who are 2 extremely talented players, but they don't hit a lot of threes at all. There's no good floor spacing. So, yeah, you need to make a trade to get some more shooters in there because Gary Trent, you can't rely on him. I don't think Chris Boucher takes a lot of threes. You say who? Gary Trent?
Trent Jr. a great shooter, though, no cap. He was shooting 40% plus last year.
He ain't doing good enough this year, though. He ain't doing it enough.
He's been much more inconsistent.
Yeah. Him and Fred been shooting pretty bad this season. I think this is Fred's lowest shooting. This is his lowest percent shooting this season in his career.
Yeah, so they reinforcements from the if they want to make any type of noise as far as getting to the conference finals or the finals, yeah, they're gonna need some reinforcements.
Who you trading? Who you trading and who you want back?
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Boucher and Gary Trent and OG.
You said who? Oh, who?
They're gonna keep OG.
Right.
You might have to consider trading either Siakam
They not trading Fred
and see what you can get back. But
They
as
not
far
They
as,
might trade, I think they might trade Siakam.
you think they trade Siakam?
I think they trade both.
I think
they're going to trade both.
Fred?
I think they trade both.
Well, really, Siakam is like, I think he really their best player. So they might trade Fred first, but I don't know. It's a toss-up. I think you might get back more from Siakam, though. That's the thing. You might get back a little bit better offer with Siakam than Fred.
Okay, look. Okay, let me say this. What do you think? Because, like, I watched the game last night, and Fred had, like, his season high. Where can Fred go? He's 6 feet. He a defensive guard, and he got Steph range. He got a little bit less than Steph range, but he got range though, and he can shoot. Where does Siakam fit? Fred. Where does Fred fit?
I'm gonna say this nigga can go to the Lakers, bro. But every Laker fan wants the niggas, man. We want everybody, so I can't say that.
Be realistic.
Be for real.
I mean, he would fit with them, but who are the Lakers? They gonna trade Russ? Do the Raptors really want Russ? Yeah, exactly.
No.
You know that what
exactly. So I don't see that.
Come on, Aaron. You talking about they no man's land. They no man's land. They gonna trade. They need to do. What you sending Fred? What you sending Fred?
They need to package them to get. They need to package them to try to get a tier 1 star or a superstar if possible. So if they should probably reach out to the Nets and see if they can reopen that KD. See if they can reopen the KD trade. To see if they can reopen KD trade talks. You
can't be doing that, bro. You can't be talking about some man. If you just trade this one person, you get this back, bro. You just saying hypothetical situations that this is worse than looking at them trade machines on Twitter. Come on, bro. If they trade away Fred, they're not getting nothing back. That's actually helping them win in the East. They got to they're the same situation as the Bulls. They got to reset.
Which would be a tier 1 star.
They got to reset and build around Scotty. It's over. Right now, you got the highest value with Siakam and Fred. Let them go. Just let them go. There's plenty of teams that want Siakam.
I can see niggas on. I can see Fred on the Wizards, bro. Fred on the Wizards.
If they're they're actively saying, okay, we're gonna go into rebuild mode. Package, say OG, Chris Boucher, maybe Gary Trent, Scotty Barnes. But yeah, if they to get say a KD or I don't know, like Trail said with the Wizards, maybe they try and get Bradley Beal.
No.
And make a
push. No trade clause. He has a no trade clause. He is not going to Canada. That is not.
Oh, he has a no trade clause. Okay.
Yes, he is not going there, bro.
They shouldn't have gave him.
Well, yeah, they gonna have to do something.
I think you have to give him that though. You had to give him a no trade. He been there I think you have to have 10 years of service with the same team or something like that to get a no trade clause.
But they probably can't trade for Kuz because Kuz, wherever he go, he not staying. Because if the Wizards trade Kuz, it got to be within the next few months. He's a free agent this summer, so they won't do that. I think that if they reset, it's not going to be like a reset like how OKC reset or any other team reset, or like how Brooklyn reset with D'Angelo Russell and Jared Allen and Karis LeVert. It's going to have to be like a soft reset. Because they still gonna have the guard, that decent guard, Batum from Canada. They still gonna have Scotty, who's pretty young, so they gonna have pieces, and they still got Nick Nurse. So
they're gonna retool.
Yeah,
but I mean, if you said package Siakam and Fred, I ain't gonna lie, that's calling reset to me because that's your two best players basically.
Yeah, I mean this is the highest value that they're at, so.
That's resetting then, basically. I mean, because I mean,
that's like
if you
trade Donovan and Rudy.
Yeah, that's a reset. They basically reset. Well, we thought it was a reset, but I guess they retool. But they really was resetting. It's just they didn't expect their team to be this good. I don't think they expected this.
It's like probably with the Pacers too. The Pacers probably didn't expect to be this good either, though. They probably thought they were doing a soft reset too. But Right now, they're 15-14, which isn't that bad, but standing wise, for standing wise, they're seven. Okay. They're 7.
Since we talking about the Jazz, do you think if the Raptors were to trade for, say, Jordan Clarkson, Malik Beasley, or Lauri Markkanen, do you think that would move the needle at all?
No.
Hell,
maybe Lowry, but not them. They don't help them. They still get bounced whoever they face. Those are not difference makers.
No, those are supporting cast.
Clarkson is not a difference maker, bro.
What's his name? Masai Ujiri, the GM for the Raptors. Masai Ujiri. That guy is like 10 fat. I'll give him like 4 or 5 steps ahead. Whatever he's gonna do, it's gonna be some type of 3-team trade deal. They're gonna get some decent player back, some veteran players that can make sure they can still talk to the youngins. They're gonna get some picks, and they're gonna because whoever Siakam's gone. I think Siakam gone. I think Fred gone too. But it's all about like whoever they're gonna send them to, that's gonna shake things up. Because I think Siakam, he's the top of the line tier 2, maybe bottom tier 1. Like it's no team. It's like no contender team right now that you could put Siakam on and he doesn't make them better.
Depends on where he goes.
Let's put him on the Clippers. Are they better?
The Clippers got the role players for him.
Let's put him on the Suns. Let's put him on the Suns. Let's put him on the Trailblazers, the Nuggets, the Grizzlies.
Hey, this Fred last year. No, he got one more year left. So they might. I mean, you might consider trading him.
That's what I'm saying. Fred will stay. I think Fred will stay.
He has one more year left. So this year, then next year, they might consider trading him.
Oh, man. Going nowhere.
Bro, if you put Siakam on the Cavs, the Nets, even the Knicks, the Hawks, I could see them. John Collins is gone.
I would love to see him on the Hawks. No cap.
He would fit next to them.
I don't want to take John Collins for Siakam. I don't want that.
I don't want John Collins though. I don't want that.
Not
from the Raptors. Not from the Raptors.
Let's not do John Collins like that. John Collins had so much potential, but I think he's just being overshadowed by Trey and DeJounte. Like he just don't get enough shots to really show what he can do because he's a force defensively and he can shoot threes and he's athletic. So no, he still got plenty of time.
I think because like I said this, I was like in the group chat, I was just like, I think if you put John Collins on the Pacers and you pair him up with a guard who isn't taking like 13 threes a game and 25 shots, and you actually put him with a guard that's actually looking to get him the ball, like actually get him involved in the offense and not just ball watch standing on the line, John Collins, I think he got it. Because when we actually see when Clint Capella not playing and Trey got to actually use him, John Collins is averaging 23, 25. I think, and he getting boards. He could get boards, but that's not his role there. You know, they want Conwood, they want Clint Capella to get the boards, be the rim protector. But John Collins, I think like his athleticism, his offense is consistent when he actually used for his role.
I mean, he's a good player, but sometimes he's inconsistent. Like John Collins, if we being honest, even before DeJounte got there, he should at least give me at least 20 and 10 every night. At least that.
He probably get like 12 shots.
Exactly. Capella for the boards, you're not going to get 10 boards every single night. So,
man, look,
he's definitely being held back on.
Look, man, we always say you got to want to go get the rebound. Westbrook a guard, and he be getting more rebounds than him.
But they see him and they know he want it though.
You gotta want to go get the rebounds though, bro. You got to want, and sometimes some of these players don't want to go get the rebounds. How you 7 foot but don't get 10?
Poor Zinga.
Exactly.
Selling me, bro.
Well, he do get 10. He do be getting, but he be fighting. But it's like, bro, why is Kuzma getting more rebounds than you? I'm telling you, you have to want to go get the rebound. If John Collins wanted to get 10 boards, he could go get 10 boards, but he'd be like, oh, Capella, oh, my bad, bro. You right there. You could get that. No, bro, give me the board.
I think Capella want people on the team to be like, damn, bro, what you doing? I think that's how Capella be coming off, bro. Because like it's like him No, I ain't gonna say like Andre Drummond is the worst. If people get aboard around Andre Drummond, you can see him on the court like, man, look at them. But Clint, bro, I feel like he be trying to. He be like, come on, bro. Even if it bounced towards them, he gonna still run over there and get it.
How does DeJounte Murray be getting a lot more rebounds than you sometimes? How does that happen?
He's sneaky.
Come on, man. You gotta want to go get the boards.
That nigga don't want to do shit but shoot threes and dunk all day.
Trail, tell us your team. What team need to do something, make a trade so they actually go deeper into the playoffs?
Come back to me. What you think, Shondell?
Oh man, right now, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Nuggets.
The Nuggets?
I'm gonna say the Nuggets. I don't think the Nuggets. I think like we getting to see Jokic finally at peak form, coming back with Jamal. But I don't think they got enough. I don't think they got enough to actually win the West. I think right now, if anything, highest potential, maybe conference finals. I still think the Warriors are better than them. I think the Pelicans may beat them. I think the Pelicans may beat them in the 7-game series. I think right now, the Nuggets, I love them. They good. They're good. But I don't think it's their time. I think they still baby stepping. I think they just gonna be like the new not even the new version of the Jazz. They just the Jazz yet again. They're not gonna be anything amazing.
Do you think they need to make a little slight trade, like just to get a better role player, or do they need to get like a really good player?
I think they probably need to make like a slight change because Bones is decent coming off the bench and everything, but I don't know. Maybe you know what? This could be a factor too. Maybe if they could just get Michael Porter Jr. to stay healthy, that would do a lot for them. But really,
this nigga stay injured, bro.
So what do you think? You think I'm tripping like saying this team, the Nuggets?
No, if everybody play healthy, bro, they should be good. Like,
if they healthy, they're a championship team, and they're better than the Warriors right now. Warriors are garbage. Right. They better than them. Warriors garbage. I think
when it's time to buckle down, the Warriors beat them. I think it's like when it's time. I think the Warriors got into that point where it's like they still always like finding their groove. As long as we get through the season, when it's playoff time, you don't want to see them in the playoffs. They're at. And we ain't seen like a stretch from like the Nuggets where it's like,
I saw that they won like 4 games in a row.
Who cares? If they did that at a time when the Celtics were averaging like 130 some points, 60 points in the first half.
The Warriors wouldn't be able to focus solely on Jokic this time. No, I'm saying the Warriors wouldn't be able to focus solely on Jokic this time in the playoffs. They're gonna have to respect Murray if he. But yeah, I think it would be different this time. Hope so. We'll see.
They the Jazz, man. The Jazz got a lot of attention, but the spotlight is gonna really.
I'm not going that far because the Jazz been healthy all year and they've been selling. The Nuggets, at least it was that 1 year went to the conference finals. Jamal got hurt, and then Michael Porter Jr. and Murray missed the whole season. So I don't want to give them excuses, but you know they had players. They had two of their best players hurt. But now if they stay healthy, if they're healthy during the playoffs and they face the Warriors again, it's gonna be a problem. It can go 7. It can literally go 7 games, and the Warriors gonna have a problem because I don't think Andrew Wiggins, he might be able to guard Porter, but they don't have nobody that can stop Jokic. They have nobody.
Nobody has anybody that can stop him.
I mean, but at least if I have Joel, I can at least put somebody on him or Giannis. They don't have nobody. They have nobody that can do that. So it's gonna be difficult for them because Jokic was killing them in the playoffs last year. If he just had help, would have been different probably.
I want to say this other team too. I know I did. I want to do like one from the East, one from the West. So my East team, the Heat.
I was finna say, how you just gonna do that?
You said come back to me. I'm gonna say the Heat. Like, tell me why, Trail. Since I stole your team, tell me why you say the Heat too.
I feel like they need a better guard, bro. Kyle Lowry is thick as hell, but his ass weak, bro. No, but Kyle Lowry is not the guard they need, bro. They need a better guard that can hit threes consistently, bro. And plus, Tyler Hero having one of the best seasons of his goddamn career, bro.
He dropped 35. He dropped 35 last night.
This nigga been hooping, bro.
I got something quick to say. It's a combination of their bench is garbage and Jimmy Butler has not been healthy this year.
Yeah. That what I, because I feel like they got. I feel like it's time to like. Yeah, y'all are great at scouting and finding all these people. We seen what they could do, but it's time to like, man, it's time to like use these guys, package these guys, and send them off and get some back. Because honestly, Tyler Hero being your best offensive player, and he be wanting to be in the same conversation as Ja and Luka and them, but you're not. That's not enough in the East. He's not gonna be enough to beat the Celtics, to beat the Bucks, to beat the Nets, to beat the Cavs, to beat the 76ers. They're going to beat the Knicks in the first round, and after that, they're losing. Aaron, what you got? Because you're too quiet for me. Just jump in this, brother.
I'm letting y'all get all y'all things out. So with a Heat team with the focus being on Tyler Hero and Bam as the centerpiece of your offense, and then Jimmy being playoff Jimmy, you don't think that's enough? You think they still need
no. Yeah.
I think if
they just need better bench players. Their bench is garbage.
Max Strus, Caleb Martin, come on, bro, let it go.
And then they keep believing in Victor Oladipo like he could be Victor from the Pacers, bro. No, he's not gonna be that way. He might have some decent games. He might have two good games out of like 15, and then the rest just below average. Give it up on him, Brian. Just give it up on him.
Man, if the Miami Heat is healthy, bro, I think they go right back to the conference finals, bro. That's how
they was one shot away from the final. If Jimmy hit that three, they're back in the finals.
Right.
Do you think this same team is doing that again against the Celtics?
Hell no. Not this Celtics. Hell no. You think they can beat the Celtics with this?
Moves this offseason. They didn't make any moves.
Exactly. They didn't even do anything.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, do y'all think one of the players from the Jazz? Does one of the players from the Jazz get them over the hump? So marketing, Jordan Clarkson or Malik Beasley?
That might be nasty.
Not Clarkson. Well, Clarkson
from the bench. As the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Does he get them back to the conference finals? No. But do they be, depending on who they play in the second round, say like the Bucks or the Celtics, it'll at least be somewhat competitive. But they'll still lose.
Are they better than the 76ers, Aaron?
Who, the Heat? Are they better than the Sixers? No. There's nothing they can do against the Sixers if Harden playing like he's been playing. No.
They the first round mystery. Like, yeah, they're good. They're amazing. But when you look at the 76ers going against the true top teams of the East that get it done, that been to the finals, yeah, you're gonna beat the Raptors. You're gonna beat the Cavs. Do people really believe you're gonna beat the Nets? As bad as the Nets started off and as good as they are right now,
beat the Nets. I think they have a chance.
But that's gonna be the split. That's gonna be the split. Some people gonna be like, I think they can beat them. I don't think they can. People gonna be calling it in 6 and 7. We don't believe in the 76ers enough like we believe in the Bucks or the Celtics.
Oh, yeah,
them guys are frauds. The 76ers are frauds of the East.
How are they frauds?
Because they flop all fucking games.
So they flop.
So boring.
Yeah, I think when you build your play style around like getting to the line, baiting, it's smart. No, you're a bitch. You're still playing like a bitch, even if you are smart. They build their whole game like that. Get to the playoffs. You don't get the calls. They're not, bro. They're frauds, bro. Every year Philly think it's their year, and it's never their year.
Only person who don't be flopping on that team is Tyrese Maxey, bro. That nigga be aggressive as fuck.
We just gonna have to see if they can stay healthy.
We gonna have to see that big ass excuse.
No. But the main thing is Harden not being playoff Harden. He needs to be different this year, but probably not.
If Harden could give me more than one shot in the second half,
he's not gonna do that this year.
He better not do that this year, or they got no chance.
But have you seen any? I mean, yeah, they did miss him for a month. I don't know. I haven't seen the version of it. We do have to see. You're right on it. We have to see a little bit more of these games in the season if they can well tone it. I haven't seen any glimpse of anything that make me say like, oh yeah, they're one of the best. They're one of the best out there that can win it all. No. I think the Nets got a better chance.
They're not better than the Celtics or the Bucks, but I mean, you got to put them as one of the teams that could potentially get out the East, though. You have to, because who else?
Scored fucking 80 points in the first half the other day.
Yeah, against your Kings. How does that happen?
You said my Kings?
Yeah. They scored 80 points in the first half. How does that happen?
Hey, the Kings, you know, the Kings got a lot of problems on defense, but they put in a lot of effort, and their defense is beginning miraculously better. So I expect for the Kings to put up a good fight, to have a good showing against them, especially going against some guys that were the second runner-up. They were the second best, if not best team. They were the best team in the East, and they were the second best team in the NBA last season. And the Kings have just turned it around, coming back from a 16-year drought, performing how they're performing. I mean, I expect historic and great franchise members to get put up against them. These guys are young. They have no playoff experience. The Celtics just came off of finals from the NBA. They're having a historic offensive run. So putting up 80 points in the first half, yeah, that's amazing. That's good. I applaud you for doing that. But at the end of the day, I still believe in the Kings, and I refuse to sit here and let you try to throw some dirt on
No, that's cap, bro. 80 points in the first half is not it, brother. That is not it. Bro, you took what? 80 points in the first half? What they do to your king, though?
What they do to your king, though?
In the first half?
What they do to your king, though? King James, what they do with him?
Did they give up 80 points in the first half with the Kings? I don't know. I really don't.
Got their ass iced in my veins. Got their ass iced in my veins.
I don't know what they did to them, but giving up 80 points, bro. I just saw the Magic yesterday give up 50. They scored 56 points in the first quarter against the Hawks. 56.
That's ridiculous.
That is not it, bro. What do you mean? I don't care. I don't care who you going against. Giving up 80 points. Nah, brother. I can't roll with you on that, man. Kings been playing good, but giving up 80 points. That ain't it, brother.
I got one question not related to our topics.
What is
Who do y'all right now? If tomorrow was the last game of the season, what awards would you give out?
Early season awards.
Yeah.
Who you got, Aaron?
MVP, I got Tatum. Defensive Player of the Year, probably AD. Probably AD. Six-man Russ. And is it in his most improved player? Most probably Mark. I'll probably get marketing.
Maybe Shea.
No,
I'm giving that shit the ball.
He always been on this trajectory, so no, not Shea. So no, Shea has always been on this trajectory. So no, marketing this came out of nowhere as far as this jump. Everybody thought he was just gonna be a role player basically for the rest of his career, bro. Yeah, an all-star if he keep this up.
I wish I could have thought about this. This is a question you gotta like low-key kind of think about. This ain't one.
Yeah, quit throwing shade and answer the question.
I mean, basically, Aaron said the same thing. I just basically said shade. Everybody else,
man, get better at being caught off guard. You won't know everything coming in the future.
MVP is definitely Tatum. Defensive Player of the Year, I'm gonna give it to OG. Bro. Nigga averaged like 3 steals.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Most improved, I'm giving it to Ball. Ball shockingly surprised everybody, to be honest. Coach of the Year is gonna be the Celtics, bro. They roster just ridiculous, bro. Do you see how deep they is?
See, Trail thought of this. That's why I'm talking about caught off guard. He thought of this in his head this whole time. We didn't think of this. So I had no time to think. He thought of this.
I just want to see what y'all was at with it.
I don't know. I think we should do this. We should do that same question like at the high point.
Yeah, we could.
I ain't hating.
Most improved. I'm gonna give most improved to Zion Williamson. Yeah. MVP. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give MVP to that boy out there kicking asses and taking names, Jason Taylor.
Jason Taylor.
That's what Charles Barkley called Jason Taylor.
that.
I saw that interview. James Harden just passed him on the scoring list too.
Sixth man of the year. I want to give it to Westbrook, but no, the Lakers suck. It's Malcolm Brogdon, honestly. It's Malcolm Brogdon.
To be honest,
there's nothing wrong with that. I like that.
To be honest, it's Mathurin. I was going to say Mathurin.
Rookie of the year?
Yeah, no, I was going to say Mathurin.
Oh, yeah, forgot about Rookie of the Year. I'm going to say Paolo.
Rookie of the year? Rookie of the year?
Definitely Paolo. But
it's Paolo.
But Pacers are getting more wins than them, so you could argue Mathurin, but
I need to see them in a 1v1 to 15, 3 dribbles before I make my decision on that.
Paolo will kill that dude, bro.
Be serious, Sheldon.
He would kill
That's Kobe and T-Mac. We going off of them type of standards.
He would kill him.
In the 1v1 hey, that's how they should do it. Hey, if it get that close, 1v1 to 15, 3 dribbles.
He would kill him.
You think so?
Kobe would.
Paolo would kill him.
Because he gonna body him, baby him.
How bro? Mathurin ain't he ain't skinny, but what he weigh? Probably what 200.
Mathurin, he looked thin. Paolo thick. He got a wide torso.
Paolo was probably 240, 50 something. Well, he'd kill him. Can't guard.
I don't know, but Ben a dog. That offense is like. He coming. He gunning. I wouldn't be surprised if he was one of them people he don't win the scoring title, but he could be up there. Look what he doing coming off the bench.
Yeah, he be ball hogging his ass off, but I mean, he just got to get his shooting percentages. Got to be better because he be shooting like 6 for 18 or something. That ain't good. So
you heard Tyrese Halliburton comments about him?
No, I did not hear about him.
He said that dude is addicted to watching film. He watches film when they flying out to the games. He sit with the coaches. He's he watch film just as much as he hoop and train. He said he probably watch film a little bit more. And I was if you watching film, that means you trying to find holes in other people or you just trying to get better at defense. But y'all know how it is. Y'all play Call of Duty. If you watch your Twitch, you I should have did this. I should have did that. Improvement coming.
Yeah, I think he'll be way better. It's just his shooting percentages just got to shoot better from the field. That's really all it is. For now, at least in his rookie year.
Yeah. So we're gonna just move on to the other topics there. And that one topic just bust open. And we had a lot from it. So we're gonna just go on here because we was talking about most improved player goes to Zion. And we talked about MVP. So I just want to know who y'all think is actually gonna have the chances of winning the chip first, Ja or Zion?
I'm gonna say Zion. I think his team is a little bit better, or I think he has more players he could depend on that are better than the Grizz. Jaren Jackson is good. We know he's a good player, but it's can we depend on him to come along with Ja? Because it was really supposed to be Jaren Jackson as the second best player instead of Desmond Bane, because Desmond Bane came out of nowhere. What was it last year? He came out of nowhere. We thought he was just gonna be, just a decent role player, probably. He the second option basically. But at least with the Pelicans, at least I got CJ on my team. I got BI, Valanciunas if he can get it together. But I don't think that's his fault. I think that's just Willie Green just split minutes with Larry Nance. I think they just got better players. And at least they got at least 3 players on there that can at least score 20 on a given night. CJ, BI, and Zion, and maybe even Valanciunas can give you 20. On the Grizzlies, Ja, and then Bane. Is Dylan Brooks gonna always come along with me? I don't know. Is Jaren Jackson going to drop 20, 22, 25 if it gets down to that in the playoff series? I don't know. After that, that's it. So I'm going to go with Zion.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Sheldon. I'm going to go with I'm just better supporting cast, and Zion is a 6'6" Shaq. There's nothing you can do with that. If he's on hitting his shots and if he's hitting his free throws consistently, you're not going to beat them. We've never seen a player like him. He's a 6'6" Shaq, and he's an athletic Barkley. never seen anything like him. So yeah, I'm going with Zion. That's easy for me.
I said that at the trail the other day. I said, bro, we've never seen Zion. We never seen a Zion before. Never. We've never seen a guy like him. A big guy that can move that fast off the dribble like that. Never seen him. Never seen a guy like that.
Yeah. It's a reason he's the most hyped player coming in since LeBron, probably. So yeah, it's Zion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say winning the chip first. It might be, man, basketball guys, they love Zion. I'm gonna say it might be Zion, but it might be Ja. It might actually be Ja. It might really be Ja. Like Zion, I think both these teams are good that they have, but neither one of these teams are gonna be. A lot of those people won't be there when they actually win and when they get to the finals, or if they do, it's gonna be a lot of changes. So Desmond Bane probably might be there. Jaren Jackson probably won't be there. Dylan Brooks probably won't be there. CJ probably won't be there. Jonas Valanciunas probably won't be there. I think that it's probably going to be easier for organizations to build around and create an ecosystem for Zion to win. But I think, though, when you look at Ja's always, he kind of like got the LeBron like narrative a little bit. Every time you count that dude out, he found a way to win. He found a way to like prove him wrong. Like they thought, oh yeah, Zion easy rookie of the year. No, it was Ja. Oh yeah, which team is gonna be amazing this year? It's gonna be the Pelicans. Zion. No, it was Ja. Who's gonna be able to beat the Warriors? It's been the Memphis Grizzlies are the dark horse to them boys. Like I think the narrative kind of fit that like Ja worked hard. Like I ain't gonna hold you. We was having talk last year. It was like what Ja need to improve on, like a 3-point shot or a midi. He kind of came back with a 3-point shot. He improved. Zion, he changed his body first. Got in shape. But man, I think Ja. I wouldn't be. If I put my money on Ja, I'd be nervous. But I think he'll come through. I believe. I'm gonna put my chips on Ja just because. And they from the same state. Every time everybody choose Zion, it's always Ja that get it. That's all I got.
We've seen more of Ja though than Zion.
No wrong with either one. Yeah.
We've seen more of Ja than Zion though.
Right. But I'm gonna say Zion only because both of them, they're both fun to watch. They both improved on shit that they was fucking up on last season. So I'm gonna go Zion because he's way like more dominant than Ja. Ja, as he's raw, he improved on his jumper. He got a nice floater game. He improved on his mid range, his free throw. He improved on all that. But Zion, he just got way more upside and he's way more dominant. Ain't nobody like Sheldon told me the other day, bro. Nobody has seen nobody like Zion, bro. He ain't lying. You don't see nobody out there. Motherfucking almost them at 300 pounds running as quick as him, moving niggas out. Bro, I seen him post up Steven Adams and literally moved him out the way and laid it in, bro.
This my point to y'all. This my thing to y'all. When we talk about who gonna win the chip first, who gonna do this, these players are young. First of all, a lot of these players aren't even gonna be in the prime. They're not even gonna be a prime. They're young. Their bodies aren't even developed enough. You don't even reach the prime of your body till like 27, 28 something. You don't think with what we seen from Zion that he's gonna burn out first? It's a marathon. How old was Bron when he won his first ring?
He was 27, I think.
How old was Giannis?
Giannis is 29 now, so what, 27?
Like the way Zion played, his window may be shorter than what we think, like, to actually get it. How much better can Zion get in the next 2 to 3 years to win a ring?
He can get way
much better.
He can get way better. He can prove on that 3-point shot.
But you got
that's his window.
You got to think about it, though. These teams are better now. I mean, the Pelicans, I'm not saying they're going to go to the finals this year, but they have a chance to shock people and maybe go to the finals like the Bucks did. Man, maybe the Raptors did. They have the pieces. They have the pieces to go to the finals. So I just think just because they have the better team and they just have a mismatch, no one in the NBA can stop Zion. Nobody. Doesn't matter who you have. Nobody can stop him. The only person that can stop Zion is Zion.
Yeah, I don't think Zion can stop himself.
Hop right into it, Sheldon. Do you think he having an MVP season?
I think he's just having a bounce back season, but not an MVP season. I think he could be potentially better to get an MVP season. I just think he's just. I feel like this is what we thought he was going to be. Raw. I think we're only saying MVP season only because they're first in the conference, but I don't think they're going to last first in the conference. I don't believe that. I think they'll make the playoffs. They'll be through the 1 through 6 range, but I don't think he's having an MVP. I just think he's just having a really good season, but not a MVP season. I'm not going that far yet.
Well, if they stay the first seed, he'll be best player on the best team, and he'll be averaging like 27 while shooting 60-something% from the field. I think only Shaq has done that.
That's very impressive.
You think they'll stay in the first seed?
Yes, it is.
You think they'll be in the first seed all year, though? You think they'll be in the first seed all year, though?
Maybe not up to 3 seed, but if they do stay in the first seed, yeah, I can see him winning MVP.
I just think he's having an all-star season. I just think.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes just best player, best team, and you can win MVP. So, it's all about doing it.
MVP season, man. I think he having an MVP season, bro. But then again, you can't say he having an MVP season because he literally is like one of the healthiest players on the court. He's one of the healthiest players out there. This nigga haven't played in like almost 2 years, bro. He's one of the healthiest players in the league.
Are we just saying he's MVP season on like? Are we just like Aaron said, the narrative only because they're first? Let's say they was like 6. Will we say he's having an MVP season, or are we just saying he's just having a good year?
He would have to be as good as Jokic was or Russ was because they won MVP at the 6th seed. You got to do something historic to win MVP as a 6th seed. So
Zion is not doing nothing historic right now. He's just got the Pelicans surprisingly at the first seed, but I don't think they're gonna last that long.
His efficiency is historic. But
yeah, because all he do is go to the hole.
These past 10 games, he's been averaging, I think, about 30 points a game.
Yeah. The last 5 games, he averaging 30 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal.
Harden averaged 30 for like 25 games straight. So I mean, that's nothing special. But yeah, he just got to be.
If they can stay first seed, I mean, yeah, you might. But I don't believe it. I think he's having a good year. That's just me.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't think he having an MVP season. I think it's been a long time since people seen him. He one of them players like he came in the league with hype. He still got the hype. It's like a time skip in the anime. The brother come back, now he's super powerful. Everybody love him. He's the strongest in the show now. I think he could be an MVP though. I wouldn't be surprised if Zion gets some MVP votes though. Like I wouldn't even be surprised. Like whoever win MVP, because every time somebody come out burning hot for MVP, it's only been one person or two people I can think of that actually won it. Maybe
you think he could end in the top 5 MVP at the end of the year? Because those you have to be in the top. It's like you have to be in the top 5 to just get votes, but it's really like the top 3 that has the chance to be in number 1. I don't think he's gonna be top 5 though. I don't think he's having a better year than Tatum. I don't want to say Jokic. Giannis, Luka, maybe Ja. Then you could put Devin Booker in there, Jokic and all. I don't think he's having a better year than them.
Who getting more MVP votes this season? Ja, Book, or Zion?
Definitely Zion.
It might be. Maybe
right
Zion,
now Zion.
Not Book.
Yeah, but if the Suns pick it back up, then Book probably gonna have more.
That's another team that needs to make a trade. The fucking Suns, they need to get rid of Chris Paul over there, man.
You know what? Since you said that, we finna hop right into the next one. And Trey, you gonna start us off with this, being Aaron. Trey, you think the Suns are frauds?
I don't get what you mean by that question, though. Like, to be honest,
Like they frauds. Like I'll give you a little breakdown. So we seen the Suns 2 years ago. They surprised everybody. They went to the finals. They were amazing, and they went from being one of the worst team in the league to being in the finals. And now, we show respect to them, and we're like, man, they should be able to do this. They should get back. They're the best team. But when we actually look at like their play, we're like, they don't have Chris Paul. They lose one role player. They're mediocre. DeAndre Ayton, he's good, but he's not amazing. Are they really the team that we think can really come out and win the finals? Are they?
If that's the case, they definitely fucking fraud. Cause how the fuck do you go all the way? And then basically they definitely need to rebuild again, bro. Cause Chris Paul looking like an old ass man out there. And they definitely frauds on FanDuel. Cause I ain't hit shit.
Okay.
Go ahead, Aaron.
That's not all about betting them unders. But no, I don't think the Suns are frauds. It's called Chris Paul being hurt, and now Devin Booker is hurt. Like I say, just 2 years ago, they were in the finals. They have the formula for a good team. A great point guard, a great number one scoring option, and they have a solid to good to potentially great big man. And they got Mikal Bridges, who's constantly improving. Good backup point guard, Cameron Payne, who just got hurt. And they got a nice young budding player in Cameron Johnson, who's hurt right now. So, no, the Suns will be fine. I don't think they're frauds. They're just dealing with injuries right now. Once they back fully healthy, I think they'll be fine. They'll be back to being a contender to make it out of the Western Conference.
When was the last time they was fully healthy?
Beginning of the season.
Like, really, like, full-blown team healthy. Because Cam Johnson got hurt early in the season.
Playoffs.
Might be playoffs.
Basically.
Well, them playoffs.
I saw a stat. It said that 1-6 since Kanye exposed Chris Paul.
He did.
1-6 since Kanye exposed Chris Paul.
Caught him lacking with his baby mama.
Well, no, they're not some overwhelming favorite. They're a contender to come out of the West. I would say, yeah, that's accurate.
They'll be a contender. Chris Paul just got to get back to what he was, at least somewhat. Because I ain't gonna lie, he ain't been on nothing all year. Even when he did come back, he ain't been nothing. But Booker's hurt. DeAndre Ayton, I have no words for him, so we're not even gonna speak of him.
He been good this season.
Yeah, he been good.
Shondell, you look very disappointed.
You really had to sit up for that one.
Disappointed in the Suns, bro.
DeAndre Ayton, bro.
Disappointed in the Suns, bro. Look at his face.
Are the Suns better than the Clippers?
Right now?
No. They are not better than them. No.
Why are the Suns losing to the Mavs? Well, I know that first game, I know they came back from that historic fourth quarter, but why would you get blown out like that? And then why did you get blown out?
Wait. Why did DeAndre Ayton give me 5 points the other day?
That was yesterday.
And 3 boards. 5 points and 3 boards. He still played 14 minutes. He still gave me 14. You still have 14 minutes to at least get more than 5 points and 3 rebounds, though.
Yeah.
Okay, 30 minutes. He gave me 8 points and 6 rebounds.
Are the Suns better than the Grizzlies?
I'm going to say yes.
Are the Suns better than the Grizzlies?
Yes.
Fully healthy Suns? Ooh, they might be. They might be better than them, but not the Clippers.
Fully healthy Grizzlies, bro. I don't know if the Suns.
Another time where it's split. You're like, Grizzlies in 7, Grizzlies in 6.
No, I'd probably give it to the Suns. I'd probably give it to the Suns.
The Suns are better. The Grizzlies can't close. At least the Suns were able to close enough to get to the finals. The Grizzlies, they should have closed against the T-Wolves much quicker. That was a debacle of the series. It was just blunders back and forth. They should have closed against the Warriors. They should have beat the Warriors. They were better than the Warriors, but Ja got hurt, unfortunately.
If Ja would have hit that layup, bro, we would not be sitting here talking about that shit.
But no. I'm gonna say this though. Like, of course, you could take someone bad, run-ins and their L's, but that's what builds the experience up. It's the same thing with the Celtics. When we say like, oh, they don't have enough experience, look what it built up into. Tatum, all those playoff appearances. Brown, all those playoff appearances. The Memphis Grizzlies, They they've made the mistakes. They're gonna make more, but that's what's building them up to be better. You don't think they're gonna take those same, damn, we couldn't close it, we couldn't do this, and they're gonna improve? These are the best athletes in the world. These aren't people that cannot.
No, you can't compare. You can't compare the Grizzlies to that Celtics team on Tatum's rookie year. That Celtics team was still better than this Grizzlies team. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, into the finals in Tatum's rookie year with Tatum, with Brown, with Marcus Smart. Yeah, no.
That Celtics, you said that Celtics team was better than the Suns finals appearance team?
No, he said the Grizzlies.
No, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies. Yeah, I would take that Celtics team against this Grizzlies team. No, because Tatum was still a dog at that point too, dunking on LeBron, everything. No. I'm not talking
about whose team is better. I'm just talking about, like, you can't try to bring up somebody else and stuff and think that they're gonna just stay there. These people get better, they develop. If they lose a lot, they're gonna take their experience of losing to put it on their resume to improve. So it doesn't mean, if they couldn't close last year in the playoffs, it don't mean they're gonna do the same thing this year. That don't equate to that. My favorite word, equate.
Well, I can make an argument that it does equate to it, because how many teams is just falling short? Look at the Clippers, constantly falling short. They haven't done anything since Kawhi got there.
What?
Especially, especially. Oh.
I knew they weren't on shit.
So no, it's
down.
Suns beating the Pelicans in the playoffs.
No.
The Pelicans got their number right now.
Pelicans, if Zion played in the playoffs last year, they win. They probably win with Zion if they had him in the playoffs last year. They probably win. They can't stop him.
Suns beating the Warriors in the playoffs.
I think they can, bro. That's what we should have saw last year. We should have saw that last year, but they sold. So hey, I think they can. I think they can beat the Warriors. Especially this Warriors team. Man, this Warriors team is garbage.
I mean,
bro, Steph is going off every night, and they still can't do nothing.
He had a shoulder injury last night, though.
What they got to do anything? They were still down by 20 at half to the Pacers. They're better. They should be better. They should be beating the Pacers up.
They didn't have Clay or Poole, I don't think.
They've been missing Wig in the past.
No, they have Poole. They ain't got.
But they were still not raw, even when all of them was healthy though. So that doesn't mean anything. That don't mean nothing.
Oh yeah, Draymond got
as long as you have Steph Curry, you should have a chance. Steph Curry is dropping 30-something every night, and they can't do anything. What was it? A stat talking, bro? They're like 2-12 on the road,
bro.
What? The Warriors 2-12 on the road?
Get his act together. He said
I like him giving me that 1 point yesterday, though.
He more focused on getting fans kicked out the arena. Sure, he can score more than 3 points. Like
that nigga, bitch.
He ain't
got me
right.
negative points yesterday on Fantasy.
You the one that traded for him. That's your fault, buddy. That's your fault. You knew what he was on. Hey, they said he had 1.6 turnovers and 1 ejection.
I had negative points yesterday.
Yeah, that's him.
Hey. What Aaron be saying, he got to prove to me he can score more than 10 points.
Yeah, he got to show me. Hey, he's been making good money though, so keep it up.
Bro, his points is 9.5. That's so low. You telling me you can't get 10 points?
No. PJ Tucker's is 3.5, either 3.5 or 4.5. So no.
That's sad.
Draymond's
That's
still,
sad, man.
So when PJ hit them 2 threes out of that game, bro, I know motherfuckers shocked as hell.
They probably will.
He gonna have to show me too. Under 5 points every single time. No hesitation.
Hey, so tonight we got the wait a second. Can somebody show me the Pacers game? My bad.
The quick picks, right?
So today we got the Rockets and the Heat. Y'all got
Miami.
I'm gonna go
Jimmy
with the
back
Rockets
tonight, so I'm gonna go with the Heat.
I'm gonna go with the Rockets because they talking about a lot of them is questionable. Bam questionable. Rockets.
and that's their problem. They don't know how to be on the court. Only Bam be out. Only Bam and Hero be out there. And
Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry be out there all the time.
Hey, that's Eric Spoelstra. He the one that's doing injury management for Jimmy Butler.
I don't know what's going on with him. So we got the Bucks and the Grizzlies tonight. What y'all got cooking with that? Bucks and Grizzlies.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. It's gonna be a close game though. I think Grizzlies gonna give them. I think they're gonna give them some go, but I'm going with Bucks.
Grizzlies at home?
I got Bucks.
No, I said Bucks, but the Grizzlies will give them some go.
Bucks by 6 points.
We got the game. The game everybody's waiting for. Pelicans versus Jazz. Who y'all got?
I got the Pelicans. They'll win. They should get their revenge because they lost to them the other day, so they should win this one.
I don't know. We probably see the same thing we saw last time. Only nigga out there scoring was Zion.
Only person out there scoring was
only person that was out there scoring was Zion, bro. When nobody else doing shit. Trey Murphy, his ass ain't hit one shot the whole game.
So, Suns versus Clippers. The Suns aren't healthy, but
the Clippers don't got nobody, bro. They resting everybody, so Suns.
Exactly. As long as Kawhi not playing back.
I think Paul George not playing.
I still think Clippers gonna surprisingly win, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah,
they got a lot of fucking depth.
They got a lot of depth. They got good depth.
Hey, as long as Reggie Jackson have under 5 assists, I don't care what happens.
I think he's not playing. I think they resting him.
Of course.
This nigga with this under shit, man. This nigga.
Hey, man.
He the only one that be winning.
Hey, you seen the only one that be winning. You seen the bet I hit the other day? I'm telling you, unders. Stop doing parlays. Single bets. And single unders.
I mean, it's hard to not, bro. Once you see that number on a parlay, bro, it's like, man, I can't help but make that bet. That's how it is. That's just how it is, man. It's like I understand. Doing single bets is cool, but it's just like when you do a single bet, if you put like $20 to win 20, your head be like, wow, that's it. But I mean, but that's how you do make money though, because you always get sold by one, and it's like, damn, if I could have just taken this out or just did this single, I would have won. But it's hard to not do a parlay though. It's hard.
I do 3 unders.
But how much money have you won doing the single bets though? You've been winning more consistently doing the single bets. You ain't gotta say no, but you've been winning more consistently doing the single bets, right?
Yeah, I won doing the singles and some of my parlays. Yeah, I can admit that.
Rarely do you put parlay with me. What's up?
I heard the Lakers trying to get Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish does absolutely nothing. Well, he might do something if Darvin Ham could give him some minutes and play him. I think Cam Reddish could be actually decent because Tom Thibodeau, for some apparent reason, just doesn't like him. And I don't care what anybody says. Cam Reddish is better than Quinn Grimes. He is better than him. He's better than him. But Tom Thibodeau, he just got beat with Cam Reddish. He just got beat with him.
Because Cam Reddish only an offensive player, bro. Tom Thibodeau likes some defensive players, bro. Why you think he like the Jimmy Butler?
Bro, you gotta put the best players out there, bro. Cam Reddish is better than Quinn Grimes. Nothing against Quinn Grimes. He's at an okay season, but he's better than him.
He's better than Obi Toppin too, shit.
I mean, Obi Toppin barely be getting minutes either. He be getting what, like 15 minutes a game? He should get more.
He still get in the game. Cam Reddish ain't get in the game no more.
He need to get in the game, bro. It depends on who the Lakers give up. Who do the Lakers have to give up?
They said they just was giving up 2 second-round picks.
For Cam Reddish?
Yeah.
Cam ain't worth that.
He might be worth 1. Maybe 1 and some weak player on the Lakers. I don't know who the weak player is. Actually, bro, I give a Patrick Beverly in the 2nd-round pick for Cam Reddish. Bring that here, bro, because I'm not. Patrick Beverly ain't it, bro. He is not it.
Tibbs like Patrick Beverly.
He can have him, bro. He can have Patrick Beverly. He can have him.
He gonna love somebody like Pat. He gonna get Pat.
They talking about they trying to get rid of Quickly too.
They're gonna get 30 minutes a night.
He's trying to get rid of Quickly too. Quickly is not bad.
They need to fire Tibbs. If Tibbs love defense as much, he needs to be a college coach.
They won 5 in a row. I think they're actually in the playoffs. Like they're 6 in the East. I mean, that's not gonna last. I'm just saying right now though, they're 6. That won't last.
The East is split right now between fifth and ninth. They're one game apart.
I saw that about the West too. The West is really close too.
Yeah, the
West is super close.
Between 3 and 8, they're split. They're all split by fucking 2 games.
Yep.
That's crazy. That means you're changing every night. You don't even, man. That's crazy.
Well, that'll do it, y'all.
That'll do it. Go on here and send us home, Trail.
Wait, I got a question. One real quick question. What y'all thought of that trade yesterday?
That was terrible. That was terrible.
You knew that shit was coming, nigga.
You did good though. You did good.
You improved on your depth, bro.
You improved your depth, and Charles got it was a detrimental trade for everybody else in the league, but it was good for y'all. I think Charles got the better players, but he hurt his depth.
You got fucking 2 players for one.
I'm shocked that they can get denied by the count.
Same trade. Can somebody give us the trade? Who the people? I'll say it. So
Charles don't send the trades to the chat.
So Aaron, he traded away Damian Lillard and Yusuf Nurkic, and he got back Jonas Valanciunas, Jamal Murray, Dylan Brooks, and Russell Westbrook.
You got a bunch of inconsistent ass motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, look, give me them bots.
Trey was decent on both sides. It was decent on both sides.
Yeah, exactly. I normally never trade away superstars, but in that situation, I thought it was a good trade for me that improved.
Didn't y'all say he sent y'all something?
Yeah, don't expect
similar shit. Like
he sent me the same trade.
Yeah, but I wasn't budging. That shit cooked.
Yeah,
but you budged on the other trade though. You was like, No, you sent that trade, so of course you was already budgeting.
I got James Harden out of it.
And what about Draymond?
It's cool because Harden gonna be
man. I got James Harden out of it.
He talking about Harden would be on my team.
Hey, did you just repeat what he just said? Hey, that made me say.
If he said the right shit, bro,
enjoy him while you can.
Yeah.
Show getting the numbers, bro. Show getting the numbers.
He didn't have him on his team ever since Ramsey's been out the league. He didn't have him on his team.
All he got to do is throw the ball to Embiid every time, and it's gonna be an assist. I swear to God.
And like that, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with Full Court Entertainment Podcast, TikToks, YouTube videos. They'll be out soon. Thank y'all boys as always for watching.